Hello, welcome back to another episode of Helping Others where Makenna will be interviewing Mr. Darin. Let's listen.
Hi guys, I am your host today on Helping Others. Today I'm here with Mr. Darin. Hi, Mr. Darin.
Hi, Makenna.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Go right ahead.
What is your job and where do you work?
I work at Antioch Bible Church, and I'm the children's ministry director there. And that also means I work with our Legacy Learning Center, which is our preschool and daycare at the church.
How old are the kids you work with?
Well, on a Sunday morning with the children's ministry, it would be anywhere from babies up to fifth grade. And then for the LLC, it would be everywhere from babies up till about 4 or 5, right before kids go to kindergarten.
Thank you. What is your favorite part of your job?
I just love working with kids. Before I got to the church, Antioch, I had worked at the YMCA here in Washington for 20 years, working with kids there. So I've just always had a passion working with kids, and especially now working at Antioch in the church, can teach kids about God and the gospel there as well.
Do you need to go to college to work at a daycare? If so, how many years do you need to?
Well, it depends on if you just want to work at one or if you would want to run one and be in charge of one. If you want to just work at one, probably not necessarily have to go to college. Some classes like CPR, life-saving, AED, first aid, things like that, you would need. But as far as to work there, probably not. If you wanted to run one, I would suggest probably getting some business classes in a college setting, and I think that would probably be helpful for you.
Thank you. Do you have any advice for someone like me who wants to open up their own daycare?
If you want to open up your own daycare, I would suggest working with kids as much as you can. Maybe that's during summers, maybe you do some babysitting jobs. Maybe that's just volunteering in places where there are kids and just to work with them and work with different ages of kids, just so you can kind of get experience working with anything from babies to older school age kids, because each area you need to know different things, and each area of kids is different developmentally. And so just being able to, the practice of working with them, I think would be very helpful.
Thank you. As a child, what did you dream of doing for your career?
Well, when I was younger, I always liked sports as well. So I always thought I would do something in sports. Maybe that'd be like an athletic director at a high school or something along those lines. Because I'd always loved sports. But even at that age, I love kids and I can still work with kids. So I'm still working with kids. And so, I really enjoy that.
Do you have any questions for me?
I was going to ask you, what made you want to work in a daycare? Why is that something that interests you?
Well, as you know, I do have 3 sisters.
Yes.
I'm one of 4.
Uh-huh.
And I just love children. I love,
Yep.
if I wanted to babysit, I just love that stuff.
Yep.
And it's just so fun to take care of kids like my sisters, Delaney and Tyndall. They're fun to take care of. Like this one day, my parents went to go get gas for my camper, and me and Shaylee babysat them, and that was I had the time of my life. So
very good. Well, I've seen you with your sisters, and you do a very good job with them. So I think that's something that will suit you very well.
Thank you so much for letting me have you on this, and
All right. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it. It was neat to hear that it was going to be you. It was going to be the one interviewing me. That was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was fun.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Wow, I am blown away. Makenna, you did a wonderful job and you asked some great questions. Thank you.